Gather round, cousins. Come on and gather round. Y'all not going to believe what the New York Post dropped last night. I was too tired to come back on. But according to the New York Post, honey, President Biden, doctor, met with a Parkinson's disease specialist at the White House in January of 2024. This is the New York Post. President Biden physician met with Parkinson's disease specialist in the White House. So does the president have Parkinson's disease? Now, according to the cousins, I'm the only one that didn't know something was going on with the president. Not really. Like, I haven't really been watching the news like I used to. My husband is a news junkie. He watches it every day and night and day, and he has it on all the time. But I must say, a couple of times I've heard the president spoke. I kind of said to myself, sound a little off to me. But according to the cousins, this has been going on for a while, and even in 2020. Remember 2020, they were saying how Biden was in the basement. Do y'all remember that? Apparently, he's been having signs and he's been declining for years. So the question is, why is the president and his physician meeting with a Parkinson's disease specialist at the White House at 5 p.m.? 5 p.m. I got so many questions. I have a lot of questions because according to some people, we need to be saved from Trump. And is the president that's meeting with the Parkinson's disease doctor supposed to be the one to save us from Trump? The world, the end is ending. The world is ending. Trump is about to destroy us. It's a dictatorship, and we need to be saved. But y'all are telling me that the president has been declining. You met with the Parkinson's specialist in January, and y'all been lying to us. MSNBC, CNN, Paul Jean-Pierre, whatever her name is. She got a spirit on her. Something's off about that woman. Kamala. Everybody's been lying to us. Shout out to MacArthur, who has said that the president is declining and he was attacked. So I'm trying to figure out, why wasn't this broadcast over CNN and MSNBC that the Parkinson's disease specialist was at the White House meeting with the president from 5 p.m. until 12 a.m.? Why are we just finding this out? Why are we just finding this out? Anyways, good morning, cousins. Good morning, honey. How y'all doing today? It's Sunday. I'm up early, and I wanted to just hurry up and do this before I run out the house. This is sad. This is sad because if the president has declined in health, first of all, we need to make sure the president is getting the help he needs, and the president don't need to be running for president. But if y'all claim we need to be safe from Donald Trump, why did y'all hide this from us? And the cousins want to know how we need to be safe from Donald Trump when they could buy eggs when Trump was president. They could afford eggs, and they could afford gas, and they could buy homes. But anyways, let me just go ahead and read this article. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below for me. Leave a like and a comment. This Jean Paul, whatever, throw her away. Okay, throw her all the way away with her bad attitude. A top Washington, D.C. neurologist had a meeting with President Biden's personal doctor at the White House earlier this year, visitor logs reviewed by the polls show. Dr. Kevin Cannard, a Parkinson's disease expert at Walter Reed Medical Center, met with Dr. Kevin O'Connor and two others at the White House residence. That, well, of course, it's 5 o'clock. He got to go to bed. On January 17, according to the records, which emerged as questions continue to swirl about the 81-year-old presidential mental health in the wake of his debate debacle last week with former President Trump. Dr. John E. Atwood, a cardiologist, our Walter Reed, was also in the 5 p.m. meeting the White House visitor log show, because the people are saying they start sundowning. The president is only good between 10 and 4. So 5 p.m. is a good time because he starts sundowning. It says President Biden walks with his physician, Dr. Kevin O'Connor, along the colonnade towards the Oval Office at the White House. Dr. Kevin Connor, a Parkinson's disease specialist, met with President Biden's personal physician at the White House in January. The fourth person has not been identified in the logs from that day, when Biden was at the White House and hosted House and Senate leaders to press from them for more Ukraine fund, according to his official schedule. Cannard is an authority on Parkinson's who has worked at Walter Reed for nearly 20 years. Since 2012, he has served as a neurology specialist supporting the White House medical unit, according to his LinkedIn. A most recent paper was published in August 2023 in the journal Parkinson is Related Disorder and focuses on an early stage of crippling disease. Since Biden's health is O'Connor's primary responsibility, it is highly probably the meeting was about the commander-in-chief, according to Rep. Ronnie Jackson, the doctor for both President Obama and Trump. It's highly likely that they were talking about Biden. Jackson. So, and you know how for private citizens there is HIPAA? There is no HIPAA when it comes to the president, okay? You have to tell us everything about the president. The president have a cough, you better tell us the president coughed today. The president constipated, we need to know he's constipated. We need to pray. So there is no HIPAA when it comes to the president of the free world. Okay? The president is our business. His health records belongs to us, the people. We need to know what's going on with our president. So yeah, the doctor needs to be called into Congress and to the Senate to testify on the president declining health. We need to know. The president's not eating enough veggies. We need to know. The president only drank 1 bottle of water today. We need to know. President Biden has been dodged by question about his cognitive health since a disastrous debate last week. He should only be regular treating the president and his family. O'Connor has been Biden's official physician since he took office January 2020 and is in daily contact with the president. His most important job every day is saying, "Good morning, Mr. President," just to get the commander-in-chief off and on the right track, he told one trade publication in March. Okay, we're not going to read that. O'Connor gave Biden a clean bill of health at his annual physical in February. The physical included a neurological exam, which specifically ruled out Parkinson's disease. O'Connor said at the time on Friday, the White House said Biden had a post-debate verbal check-in with O'Connor. Jackson, who has never treated Biden, claimed the president's doctor, along with the first family, is trying to cover up the diminishing cognitive health of the president, who on July 4th made several odd gaffes and misstatements at holiday festivity at the White House. Did y'all hear the president come out on 4th of July and say, ho, ho, ho? Did y'all hear? This is sad. I believe he and Jill have led the cover up. O'Connor is like a son to Jill Biden. She loves him. It's crazy. Kevin O'Connor was in that job on day one of Biden administration because they knew they could trust Kevin to say and do anything that needed to be said or done and cover up whatever needed to be covered up. He is part of the Biden family, Jackson said. Jackson has, for years, warned that Biden's mental health has been declining. After the disingenuous June 27 debate, Jackson said it was evident Biden was suffering from cognitive disease and urged him to resign. Dr. Rob Howard, a professor of old age psychiatry at University College London, said the president Biden displays many symptoms indicative of Parkinson's disease. The president fluctuation in attention function, his facial appearance, and his gait were all signs that something is amiss, said Howard, who has never examined Biden, and added he was not offering a formal diagnosis. I am not saying it's Parkinson's disease. I am just pointing out that there are features to him that are consistent with Parkinson's disease. Senator Roger Marshall, KS, a Republican of KS, who is a physician, said many in the medical community have suspected for several years that the president might be suffering from Parkinson's disease. Sadly, over 500,000 Americans are afflicted by this progressive neurological condition. If the president of the United States is among them, the American people deserve to know before voting in November, he told the Post. Cannard and Atwood declined to comment. A wide variety of specialists from the Walter Reed system visit the White House complex to treat thousands of military personnel who work on the grounds, according to a White House spokesman who refused to answer the question about who Connor Cannard. They met in the president's residence. Who's up there? Who up there in the president husband in the president's residence? You cannot be in your right mind and think something is not going on with the president. From the moment the president walked out on that debate stage, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, y'all. I love you. Let me know what you think. I just had to jump on really quick and get this done before I start my day. I absolutely love you. I adore you. Comment below. Thank you for those of you who have shown me love and support on my books on Amazon. Please remember to leave me a glowing review. Pick up a book, send it to your family and friends, and ask them to leave a glowing 5-star review. I absolutely love you and adore you. Let me know what you think. Love you. Bye.